Manic Drive, and good news on 89.9 Light FM, broadcasting live at Belgrave Heights Christian School, Wattle Valley Road in Belgrave Heights. We're here until 1 o'clock for their open day, and the enrichment coordinator Alan Dickson has been helping me all morning by getting out and about and finding parents, teachers, people who are maybe even looking to send their kids to the school here, and anyone and everybody to find out the weird and the wonderful and the quirky skills that are around.
The unusually gifted, I think we'll call
yes, right. Let's go with that one. Yes, right.
Well, I actually was walking down past our chaplain space and I saw our chaplain Nick.
Yes.
And Nick is one who's renowned at the school for dressing up for assemblies, for special events.
Yep.
He's the sort of hands-on sort of chaplain guy that you think. So I think Nick is quirky enough to make it into our little collection.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Nick, a fair bit of history with Light FM as well.
Have a long history with Light FM, Clayton.
Yeah. Now, if we are correct, you're the keeper of the Hoff, is that right?
Yes.
We better explain that for everybody. What occurred if no one was just a couple of years ago?
So I have a cardboard cutout of David Hasselhoff, which I acquired from Light FM through a very intricate trading program which Lucy and I think Luke at the time had in place. I ended up with a cardboard cutout of David Hasselhoff.
Yes.
And he lives in my space and keeps me company most days.
And the whole deal was you were supposed to get it into the staff photo here at the school, right?
Yes.
But then what happened? It got called off that day.
It got called off. We had torrential rain that day. We couldn't have the staff photo. So I was challenged with a further challenge. Ellen DeGeneres was filming in Melbourne.
That's right.
And Lucy came with this great idea that I should try and get my David Hasselhoff cutout on the Ellen DeGeneres show, which we have video footage of, and he's in the background waving around madly and trying to get him as much as we can.
I remember you saying, remember watching that and thinking I was just unbelievably impressed with you, from there. So now, can in person say how impressed I was.
Excellent. Well, it was to do it for Light FM, what else could I do? So.
You had to. I mean, sure, you got out of the day working to go in and get the filming done, but
It was hard to explain it to my principal as to why I was going into the city, but we got there.
All right, so why have you brought Nick down here?
I've pretty much brought Nick down because he, at assemblies, dresses up and puts on various characters. So I think to see some of his quirky characters might be an interesting thing for the radio.
Does the voice come with it as well? Is that all part of it?
Yeah, well, with some of them it does. We definitely try to. So, but do you want me to start off?
Would you?
Well, what I reckon, little birdie's told me you're pretty good at accents as well.
Look, I'm all right at accents.
Very good at
accents. So should we have like a character or accent off? So
let's give it a go.
Nick, sure, let's give it a go.
So you want me to start?
Yeah. Do you want to do? Could you do build about Billy Bob, that country guy?
Okay, so Billy Bob is one of the. He's my hillbilly persona. I normally have my teeth in for this, but we're giving it a go. So Alan, my Billy Bob accent, he comes out a bit like this, and he likes to take control of the assemblies, and he just likes to get amongst the kids and say, "Hey, how y'all doing?" And he just goes, "Uh-huh." And you gotta say back. That's it, Billy Bob. He just takes control in those country western times.
He sounds like from down Mississippi now.
Way down south somewhere.
Gonna eat a gator.
You don't rightfully know where Billy Bob's from.
That's great. That's really good. Well, Clayton, you give me a country, any country, and I'll try and do a character from there.
Any country. Give us Russian. Can you do that?
The Russian. I love the Russian people. They are good people. Yes, ski. If you put ski or of on the end ski of the word ski, it always sounds like it's Russian.
There you go. All right, can you flick into German quickly?
The Germans, yeah. If you are the German, what you have to do is you always have to sound like you have a little joke to yourself, like that.
All right, back to you, Nick.
Okay, so another character that I did, so my year 12 assemblies, I work all year on which character I'm going to come in as. Last year I came as Red Foo, but one year I came as Mr. T, because I wanted to really encourage the kids to not go and be fools with their life.
Oh, nice.
So it was all about, I pity the fool. You're gonna leave school and not gonna be cool with it. I pity that fool. And it was a bit of that kind of, I had my mohawk and everything, which my wife totally disliked, but there you go.
He had the bling. It was.
Well, at least the bling could continue on for Red Foo the next year.
Exactly. I just had to grow an afro all year for that one.
I love it. That's very impressive.
And he does that. He grows his hair for the various characters.
Way.
Billy Bob, he had a mullet for about 3 months.
Yeah, That's commitment.
I love to fully commit to these things. Don't worry about wigs or anything like that. Let's go the real deal.
Forget about method acting. This is method chaplaining.
Absolutely.
This is the whole thing. So, all right, Alan, over to you again.
Well, I might do a Clayton B. Allen. Hi. Welcome to Light FM 89.9, and now it's time for the news and the weather.
Oh, there you go. Well, you better introduce the next song that's coming up in a couple of minutes' time.
Well, the next song is, if I haven't got my glasses, is by Amber, is it?
Yes.
And it is, I can't quite read it because it's in red print.
I think it says, "This is your night, Alan."
Oh, this is your night. So let's try that again. This is your night by Amber.
There are now thousands of reasons to